have a metro. I have one this one.
Are we bringing everything or just
You don't need stands or chairs. You don't need stands or chairs. It's a very rare opportunity to be able to get a group of performers of a high caliber and work on your own music.
I've heard about it through friends, and they've had an amazing experience.
Rarely do young musicians get their pieces performed.
It's cool seeing all these world-class musicians and composers come together and just perform, and we get to see that for free just by passing out programs and helping people find their seats. So it's really cool.
You know, as a student, I don't always have the funds to see all the concerts I want, especially as a music student, and constantly being told of the great music that's been happening around town. It's given me the opportunity to go out and see as many concerts as I want for this festival.
Our primary responsibility, aside from putting up our concert, is to usher the main festival concerts, which adds to the experience for the students. They get to come to these concerts of these professional orchestral musicians, which reflects the wide range of interests that the student ensemble has, and they see the end product of what we're working towards. Whether they're going to move into an orchestral position in their professional life, if it's a hobby, or if they're more interested in other types of music, that type of professionalism really enhances what we're trying to do with the student staff. It's not just about getting up there with your instrument and playing the best you can. There's this whole other world behind it, and we see every side of it. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my piece. It's a conduction inspired by Butch Morris and a number of other experimental musicians and composers. And what's happening is we have a short melody that sort of binds the piece together, and each musician enters in a different key cued by me using American Sign Language.
A student should consider the student staff program of the Cabrillo Festival to submerge themselves in the contemporary music world. That's what this festival is all about. There's no prerequisites. You can just join to find out what this world is like. That's interesting to a lot of people. I think that most people don't even know what contemporary music is, and so this is the hub of it. This is the biggest contemporary music festival in the country. It's the place to be if you're interested in that.
We love working with the student staff. I think it's so important to have young people involved in the creative process. I'm hoping that they all can see the composers, the behind the scenes, you know, what happens with the composer, the creator, and how does he or she envision a piece and then bring it to life, and what goes into that.
We have a really quick turnaround here. We had a month to write the pieces, and then last week we sort of got our feet wet, started digging into the compositions, figuring out what works, what doesn't. A lot of the compositions changed very drastically, mine included. So the first week was figuring all that out, and the second week we're just trying to polish, get them to the best possible product they can be for a presentation on Saturday. I think Saturday will go very well. It's always a surprise whenever you get to a concert. Some things are going to go much better than we could have possibly imagined, and other things will just fall apart and we'll have to improvise.
All right, let's get back up so we can get running. All right, what else can I carry?
Welcome. So happy to see so many of you here and for our student staff ensemble performance. Of 16 to 24-year-olds who have been working behind the scenes, ushering. Many of you have seen them in front of the scenes ushering, but behind the scenes they've been working with composers in residence, having master classes with our orchestra members, and preparing their own works, composing them, conducting them, and producing this concert. We're very, very proud of them. They're incredibly innovative Most of them haven't been to formal conservatory or anything. Nothing is not possible. And so that's what you get to experience here today.
It's a great opportunity, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
Sign up. I mean, that's all it takes. It's really fun. It's really easy.